Hello everyone. This is gonna be quite a random video. I'm gonna be doing this series is gonna be called Unnecessary Rants. Basically what I'm gonna do is just play a video game while I talk and just ranting about a certain topic. So what I'm gonna talk about it's not only tied to Payday 2, it's tied with any games or shooter games or whatever that has customization for your weapons. So, I've been a Payday 2 player for quite a long time. Not too much, it's like 2018 maybe. And I've always been chasing stats. But what I mean by that is, let's go to the weapons. This is all the weapons that I normally use, except maybe the RANT, I don't know why it's here. But basically, there's always the 4 horsemen of the stats. So it's always either damage, accuracy, stability, or concealment, or a combo of 2 of these, like, I don't know, damage, accuracy, or damage and concealment, whatever. I've always chased stats, well, because they're very important to the gameplay, and it makes it makes the gun way better than before. But I've seen a problem recently. I haven't had much fun recently with the weapons like these. Because most of these weapons I have like really good stats look extremely ugly. Maybe not this one. But let's make an example. For example, this one. It has perfect accuracy, good damage, and good stability. But look at this monstrosity. It is not fun seeing a weapon like this. Maybe with the ugly ass skin it doesn't help, but you know what I mean, right? It's always like ugly. Maybe this one is also a good example. I don't know why I choose the gold color pattern, but yeah, it doesn't look good. Yeah, they don't really look that bad, but it's boring seeing the same like customization on the weapon. And sometimes you can't even tell the difference between this to this. They are completely different weapons. It's like seeing the same weapon twice. But of course it's not the same. And that also applies to the AKs. But what I've been doing recently is to say, fuck stats, and I'm gonna go for looks instead. Like how pretty the weapon looks, instead of full on like stats and shit. So yeah, this looks awesome. This looks perfect. And it doesn't even have bad stats. It has good stability and good accuracy. Doesn't look ugly at all. Even if it has quite some customization. Or maybe this one. Just a normal G3. Doesn't look ugly, but it looks beautiful with all stock. I don't really use this weapon much, but it has good stats anyways. This FAL, there's nothing like, there's no sights, there's not like too much going on this weapon. It's just wooden shit and a muzzle brake. And it has 96 stability and 92 accuracy. Doesn't look ugly compared to the other car 4 that I have here. Looks, maybe the handguard is a little weird. Yeah, even like this. Well, if you remove the pig here, it still looks ugly. Way too long. Weird, weird handguard. Weird mag. Weird sight. Weird everything. But hey, it gives me 100 accuracy and almost 100 stability. Even, okay, even the AM car, which is arguably the worst rifle. If you look at this, it makes it like, well, at least for me, if I look at this, I want to use this weapon. It looks good. Regardless if it's the fucking worst rifle ever. Because of its damage and low rate of fire. Doesn't matter. What matters for me is how good the weapon looks. I don't want it like have it clustered with shit like this one. This is all for stats, and look how ugly it looks. This is almost all stock, by the way. This is the only difference is a muscle break. Would you tell me that this rifle looks worse than this? This just looks like a child was able to build a weapon, and this is what it came out. Yeah, even with this, it looks good. I still don't like the sights, but I prefer the iron sight on any weapon really. And it's not only on Payday 2 either. Well, of course I did Payday 2 because this is why I'm making this video. Payday 2 makes me realize, oh, looks are way more enjoyable to see, like, or to play with than any stats. At least for me, because I'm a casual mayhem player. When you see the level, it kind of makes sense. But let's go to another game. I want to talk about Deep Rock a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I'm gonna launch it just, you know. So, you know how I talked about in Payday 2, how the attachments make a difference. Of course they do. But they also change how the weapon looks. With the foregrips, the sight, whatever. This game, Deep Rock, doesn't do that. You can upgrade whatever you want on this. It's all stats, but it doesn't change how the weapon looks. It doesn't. Like, you can have a higher magazine size. There's no difference. The only thing that makes this weapon change its model or paint job, whatever, is if you actually do want to change the weapon model. This is the best customization I've ever seen. Why? Because even if you change the stats of the weapon here, it doesn't make a difference of how the weapon looks. Only if you really want to. So, for example, I'm gonna put this all stock. This is how the weapon normally looks. I put a high magazine size, it doesn't change the mag. But there's also different models. You can have this one, which has like white and gold with this blue finish. Or you can have it a little more military, like this. Looking more minimalistic and military-ish. Doesn't matter. The fact that the weapon looks different, it doesn't make any difference on stats. Only this does. Look, this looks like this weapon right here with this this model specifically. It looks like it does a lot of damage but has like low rate of fire. You'll think this does that. Again, no, it doesn't change anything. It's just how the weapon looks. One of the reasons why I love Deep Rock. Of course, there's like many reasons, and of course even more important reasons why I love this game. But the fact that I can change the model when I want to, and not because of the modifications that I put on the weapon. Damn. That is just how I want it to be. Of course, maybe not in a game like Payday 2, maybe not in a game like Ready or Not. Whatever. I love this. You can have different shit and it doesn't matter. You can have this. Or you can make it look like, I don't know, like a fucking AirPod shotgun. You know, remember that meme of the AirPod double barrel shotgun, whatever? It looks like this. I've completely changed my opinion. I don't care about the stats. I care about how the weapon looks. A little bit of a side rant. I don't know why YouTube doesn't let me link my shit, except if it's on the channel's bio. So please check out my channel's bio and follow me everywhere if you want to, of course. I don't care. But yeah, thank you for listening to my unnecessary rant. And I'll see you soon.